This is the only thing I want to take. If I get protected in my environment, please keep your roads, keep your schools. We just want to be safe.
You know, when a senator stands on the Senate floor and says, please save our lives, save our people, we are not bothered about roads or schools right now, just save our lives. You have to pause and ask, what should ordinary Nigerians do? That was Senator Gabi Musa Maduke from Kebbi South, pleading in the Senate, and that single sentence, save our lives, tells a story of fear, frustration, and failure. Now let's unpack what's really happening and why his words have stirred both sympathy and suspicion. But first, let's take a listen.
Today they will tell us they are here, tomorrow they are here. Everybody knows within our area, but we will not see any action taking place. That is to say, sir, we need this Senate to tell the armed forces to be reporting progress every week so that state by state, otherwise it will be a mess of all issues and we will not be seeing progress. Sir, I beg you that time is right now, that this problem is solvable. We have seen progress. We should not allow this progress to be derailed. We should pursue this remnant of these people so that our next election can be peaceful and sustainable. And we have something to say to our people, sir. This is the only thing I want to take. If I get protected in my environment, please keep your roads, keep your schools. We just want to be safe. And that is the message we are sending to the Senate President. Please save our life and our people. We are not bothered.
He spoke out after bandits overran villages in Kebbi State. He said his people have lost sleep, lost homes, lost confidence in government. He accused the security forces of being present only on paper, visible in briefings but invisible on the ground. But again, in the same breath, the senator said, time is right now. This problem is solvable. We have seen progress. We should not allow this problem to derail. Was he calling for negotiation? Was he speaking of renewed military effort? Or was he warning the Senate not to politicize the little progress already made? And then he said something unusual, that he has written 8 letters to the Senate President about this crisis and got no reply. 8 letters. So if that is true, it means this wasn't an impulsive outburst. It was built on silence. He urged the armed forces to submit weekly progress reports to the Senate, state by state, so Nigerians could track what's really happening, a bold demand for accountability. But here is where the speech got controversial. After the emotional plea, the senator switched gears and talked about ensuring that the next election will be peaceful. So is this genuine concern or political positioning? Was he crying out as a father or campaigning as a politician? Because yes, insecurity is real, but when you tie people's pain to electoral language, it blurs sincerity with politics. Now let's think about the heart of this message. Security before infrastructure. Because when the people no longer talk about food, shelter, or schools, it means they've crossed the line of survival. At that point, life itself becomes the only priority, and that's supposed to be the first duty of any government, to protect lives and property. If that collapses, everything else is secondary. And there is a bigger question behind all this. What does it say about Nigeria's leadership that a senator, an insider, has to beg for security on national TV? If lawmakers themselves feel abandoned, what about ordinary citizens? That is why this isn't just about Kebbi State. It's about all of us living under a system that reacts after tragedy instead of preventing it. At the end of the day, Senator Maduke's voice may have been one man's plea, but it echoed a nation's exhaustion. Because if those in power are now the ones begging to be saved, then it is time for the whole country to ask, who exactly is protecting Nigeria? It's the truth at the time. Take care and have a nice day.